Hi, this is JilliBling. How are you today? I have a project I'd love to share with you using a few retired products. But the Forever Blossom set is still current, but a few other ones just recently went away. But I'm sure that you have something that you could easily make a similar project to this. This I saw it online. Cindy Elam, heartsdelightcards.com. She is the originator of this project. And I'm not sure what she did on the inside, but I kept it really simple. But I was thinking this would be a really nice anniversary card. Or, for example, my parents, they just had their anniversary on the 3rd, and this would have been a really nice one to give to them. So, I want to do another card similar to this using a little bit different background paper and maybe a few brighter colors. So it will use Forever Blossom stamp set, ornate frames for this little love frame, the oval for this oval right here, and cherry blossom to cut out the blossom. And glue dots, memento, because we're going to be using the blends. Okay, so I'd like to start from the bottom and work my way up. It doesn't always happen that way, but so far so good. Here is the base paper, and on my blog, which is JilliBling.com, I will put all the paper sizes and the products used, just in case you'd like to duplicate this project. And this time I'd like to use this paper. A little crazy there, but that's really pretty soft. This cherry blossom set, I've had actually 3 of them. I bought it, loved it, didn't realize I bought it again, couldn't find it, and I did it again. I ended up finding all of them. I have 3 of them. That's crazy. Like the whole bundle. Template. I am known for my templates. That just is in hopes that I will make things easier for stampers. Those are inside papers. Okay, so the template is more to cut the oval, because if I would have given you the die, a lot of people say, I don't know how to center it. I have to measure. So this is just making it easier. With a pencil, just a quick little line. And I have an eraser right in the little tub for the dies. Oh, you know, while I'm looking at this, see this bow here? This was white. I used a Pool Party blend to color it, and to me it came out a little bit greener than I was hoping for, so I'm not going to use it, and it's a little bit crunchy, where this one is still real soft. So, just FYI, you could color any of your white ribbon with a blend. It dries really quick, and then you'd have colored. I just didn't like how it came out. I guess it matches the darker Pool Party. Okay, that goes there. And we're going to be using this little mask. To create a mask, just take a Post-it, see how it's sticky, and stamp your image on it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the mask in just a minute. And we might need the eraser to get rid of this pencil line. Okay, so I'm going to use the oval die and cut this out. Here it is. And if ever your plates, your cutting plates, if ever they leave a little bit of residue on it, you can, a few ways. Take your shirt, get rid of it that way, or an eraser, or if you have an adhesive remover, just kind of run it over. And those are just the little shards left, paper shards left in your cutting pad from all those uses. Like this one's got some yuck on it, but now it's all clean. Okay, we'll be using this. So the eraser, well, it looks like I cut right on the line, but if you didn't cut right on the line, you would need to use the eraser to get rid of your pencil line. Okay, so done with that. we're going to use this for these words right here. Well, you know, I could do that now. This one says love. I want to do, in this set, there's another little tiny word, friend. I want to do friend. Because friends need attention too. Using the Memento ink because it's handy. Friend. Okay. And I'm going to use this die to cut out the word friend. That's right here. Okay, so where were we? Take this out. This is no garbage. So that's going to go right here. To texture this white paper with the oval cutout, there is a die or a embossing folder, and put it in here and just try to line it up. This circle with the textured circle, and if possible, use the line at the bottom to make sure it's somewhat straight. Okay, right there. I'm going to run this through. That's pretty. It's going to go here, here. This, we could stick it down now. You know what? It isn't perfectly centered. I see a little bit more here than over there, but that's okay. Once you put the pretty flower on it, you're not going to notice little stuff like that. This paper is so pretty, it's kind of hard to cover it up. And then these words are going to go on dimensionals. Oh, I've got a bunch of them here. After class, I take the half-used ones and I use them at home. But I like these ones. My magic dimensionals best. Very convenient. Okay, so that will go right there. Okay, so for the flower, I will use this stamp and stamp it on white paper using Memento ink. And purposely, I'm trying to get right there. I was having a hard time where I seem to be a little bit light there. So if I use the corner of the stamp to get into the center of this cling stamp, that will be good. Look how pretty that is. This is a distinctive stamp. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all the detail in that. Okay, so there is a die to cut that out. And I'm going to color it. Here we go. And it looks like I didn't cut it all that straight, so I might need to use my snips to do a little bit of trimming. Isn't that pretty? So I used Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark and Petal Light. And then the leaves are Soft Succulent. Okay, so looking at this, I probably should do a little bit of trimming, but because it's going to go on here, white on white, you really won't notice that it needs trimming. So I think it's going to be just fine. That's really pretty. Okay, so I'll use dimensionals to attach this branch of flowers. I know, nobody will see the back, but I'll know it's on there. I might need to pull out the little guys. I know, I'm putting lots of them on. Allergies. That will hold it in place. Wasn't that pretty? Okay, so this one needs a bow. I didn't even think about a bow. Soft succulent. I have some ribbon on order and it hasn't arrived yet. I could use the white, but I wonder about this tulle. I know it just retired, but just whatever you have is good. I'm going to tie a bow. It's kind of hard to tie a bow with this because it's kind of fragile. I think I'm a ribbon hoard. I have so many different ribbons and so many of them match this project. Okay. I don't want to tear it. After doing manly May, everything manly, manly. It's really nice to do girly. Glue dot, gonna fold it over a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so for the inside, friend, how about you mean so much to me. That's good. I don't want to get too smushy. I know for some people, that's too mushy, but sometimes I'm mushy. Is that straight? Looks a little crooked. I'll try one more time. I'll take the best out of two. So what was it doing? It was, the U was dropping down too low. That's better. Okay, and then in this stamp set, of course, there's the big branch, which we just did, but there's this little flower that I'm going to put at the bottom like I did with the first card, and then I'm going to use these leaves. I'll show you. Flower, leaves, and see how I didn't get the stems of the leaves because I masked the flower. So I'll show you what I'm talking about there. So here's the flower. Oh, I should try doing a few flowers. That would be some serious masking. Okay. Flower one, beautiful. Mask, a sticky on it. Now the thing is how do I line it up? Okay, there it is. I'm going to do another flower. See, I'm preserving and protecting this. Okay. 3 flowers. Okay, done with that. And then the leaves, have one coming up from here, kind of hiding behind the flower a bit. Then this one, masking. This is technique of years ago. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, So now I'm going to do the double leaf. Look at that. Woohoo! Okay, so now I'm going to take a little time to color them. I probably shouldn't have done all 3 of them. Use the mask, because as long as that's sticky and it's not saturated with Memento ink, I could use it over and over. Okay, so to do this, I started with Flirty Dark, did the centers, get them plenty dark. Okay, next is Flirty Light. This is such a pretty stamp set. I love the distinctive ones. I think my first one was a few years ago, Healing Hugs, and it had the most pretty, beautiful flower in it. And then the words were very nice too. I think every other one that's come out, I've purchased it and enjoyed it. This is my new favorite. Okay, and I'm okay if it doesn't completely blend. Okay, and then last is Petal Pink, and Petal is quite a bit more yellow than Flirty. So I'm going to drop the color, you could see on this one, color the outside, and then I'm going to go over the Flirty a little bit to kind of tone it more to the yellow tones. Just so it looks a little more realistic. So it looks distinctive. They say with the blends, you could blend any 2 colors. I've tried. Usually it's successful, which is amazing. I couldn't imagine doing purple and yellow, but say it could be done. And so then the leaves are going to be soft succulent. At first I was thinking I was pulling out jade. I'm just not used to the colors. And I thought jade would be close to Pool Party. Kind of more of a blue-green. But as I started coloring, it's like, that's not what I expected, but it turned out really well. If I knew I was going to do this triple flower on the inside, I would have had it done. But sometimes a refresher on coloring, it's a good thing. Okay, there's the succulent dark, and here is soft succulent light, just to fill it in. Okay, there it is. So I'll attach this. To the inside. Oop. crazy driver. Drove over the edge. Okay, and a layer, because we don't do cheap cards. We do them nice. Get all those layers going on. It's the funniest thing. I saw some old cards I did recently, and it had a black inside and nothing. It's like, what was I thinking? And then other ones are just plain flat white inside. There's not even a liner, nothing. Look how pretty that is. That's almost tropical. Okay, one more step, which is pearls. So I'm going to take 4 of the smaller size little pearls and put them in the center of the flowers. There's only 4 of them that the flowers open. Look at that. Okay, what do you think? I would love receiving this card. I think it's beautiful. Stampin' Up! Does good work. This is JilliBling. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.